The story of the Post-it note begins not with success, but with failure. In 1968, Dr. Spencer Silver, a chemist working at 3M, set out to develop a new kind of super-strong adhesive. Instead, what he created was the opposite, a glue so weak it could barely hold anything together. The adhesive, made from tiny microspheres, clung lightly but released easily without leaving residue. To most, it was useless. To Silver, it was a solution waiting for a problem. For years, he promoted his strange invention inside 3M, but no one could imagine a practical use. That changed in 1974 with another 3-meter scientist, Art Fry. Fry sang in his church choir, where he often struggled with bookmarks slipping out of his hymnal during rehearsals. He needed a marker that would stay in place, but not damage the pages. Remembering Silver's failed glue, Fry applied it to scraps of paper and discovered the perfect fix. A bookmark that stuck securely, yet lifted away cleanly. What seemed a worthless adhesive suddenly had purpose. Fry and Silver refined the concept, experimenting with paper coated in the adhesive. The result was a small square that could stick, peel, and re-stick endlessly. At first, 3 meters was skeptical. Marketing a product with glue designed not to stick went against intuition. But test markets told a different story. In 1978, after a successful trial in Boise, Idaho, the product renamed Post-it notes launched nationwide. The response was overwhelming. Offices, schools, and households quickly adopted the little yellow squares as indispensable tools for reminders, organization, and communication. The choice of color was another accident. The prototype notes were made from scrap yellow paper supplied by a neighboring 3M lab. Color stuck, and the now iconic canary yellow became synonymous with the product. From boardrooms to refrigerators, Post-its spread worldwide, transforming how people managed tasks and ideas. The Post-it's success reflected more than convenience. It was a symbol of creative problem-solving, showing how mistakes can spark breakthroughs. A failed glue became a billion-dollar product, not by design, but by adaptation. Silver's adhesive, Fry's hymnal problem, and 3M's willingness to experiment turned accidents into innovation. Post-it notes also left a cultural mark. They became a medium for brainstorming, art, and even protest. Walls covered in Post-its have appeared as public forums, spontaneous memorials, and creative installations. Simplicity belies their power. A scrap of paper and a dab of glue reshaped communication. Today, Post-it notes are sold in over 150 countries. With billions produced annually in countless colors, shapes, and sizes, yet their story remains rooted in serendipity, proof that invention often comes not from perfection, but from failure and imagination. What began as a glue that couldn't hold now holds the world's ideas together, one square at a time.